Time to shine, no delay. Let's head to Katie's spot. Start the day, coffee brewing hot. Can't you see? Conversation flows, just you and me. Good morning at Katie's table. Laughs and cards, we're so able. Sip the joy, let's be stable. Come and join if you're able. Pour a cup, the steam rises high. Story shared, hotel no lie. Friendly faces, smile so wide. Cards on the table, let's take this ride. Good morning at Katie's table. Laughs and cards, we're so able. Sip the joy, let's be stable. Come and join if you're able. Pour a cup, the steam rises high. Story shared, who will tell no lie. Friendly faces, smile so wide. Cards on the table, let's take this ride. Good morning at Katie's table. Laughs and cards, we're so able. Sip the joy, let's be stable. Come and join if you're able. Pull for the deck, deal us in. No need to chase, it's where we've been. I'll bet on us, we'll always win. Every morning, let it begin. Katie's is the place where hearts align. From dawn till noon, get lost in time. Coffee, conversation, cards sublime. Good morning, friends. Corn tortillas, crafted with a poet's ambition. Truth, table written with life's intuition. Spices in the air, singing sermons of taste. Katie Moonchild paints flavors you can't waste. Come to the table, joy in your palm. Dreams folded neatly in the tortilla's calm.
Hey, everybody! Welcome. Good to see you all. Oh, I hope you're having a good day so far this morning. We got, let's see, Hi Heart with Hustle. Welcome, Fatima. Good to see you. Blessings to you too. And Jenny. Oh, dear girl. We'll talk about what's going on with your son. Kelly! Hi, sweetheart. Good to see you too. Hey, first off, Jenny. The reason this is all happening with your son, he's a medium. They're trying to get his attention. He should want to see what he can do about learning about those gifts that he just got. Lionsgate just happened. It opens the door to a lot of stuff. So, if he's experiencing poltergeist-like experiences, but then when he goes in to see what moved or changed and nothing has changed, it's not his imagination, I can promise. Something's trying to get his attention. But he should go to the right place to find out how to awaken that so that he knows how to use protection and all that kind of stuff, because you don't know who or what it is that's trying to awaken him, right? Anyway, so you guys, before we get into cards and, like the song says, crafts and cards, I'm going to do some resin. Ready for this? It's no big deal. Remember the calendar from last week? Let's see. I'm going to do this one right here. And I think we need to do it this way so that you can see the whole thing Here's the perpetual calendar. I re-poured this part. And with my leftovers, I made a bunch of runes. Now it's not a full set yet. I'm just gonna fill in with my what I over pour. So if you guys want a mismatched set of runes, let me know. I figured that's a good way to use what I have left over resin, you know. Anyway, here's all the parts of the calendar. Remember this part? It broke here. Whoop, get it under the camera. Broke here and here, and then all the way up here it broke off. So I took coffee stir sticks and put them there as stability, you know, kind of like natural wooden rebar and cement, because this is completely hard now. I can still feel moisture in it. So until it feels bone dry, I can't seal it yet. What you seal it with is beeswax. Anyway, so I re-poured it, and this is the top. This is what I ended up with. I decorated it, and this is what I got. So let's put it back together. Oh, and the little piece that broke off the base, I just used some UV resin and glued it back on. Because it's the back. Nobody's going to be seeing it. So let's put this together. Now, you can see the numbers. Excuse me there, runes. I painted them. Hi, Nettie P. Welcome. Welcome. I painted them with white. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. This was really sharp on the back, so I sanded all that off. So now it doesn't dig into the background. It's easy to change the date, the month. What I used for to fill in the words. Now I need to explain. Like here and here, it's kind of gloppy looking. That's because there was bubbles in the letters. So now I know I have to be very careful. This is the first time I've poured this mold. So now I know next time to be very careful how I pour it. The resin had started setting up on me. So let's set this for today's date. Is it the 19th, 18th, 19th, something like that? August. Okay. And so I ended up trapping bubbles everywhere there's a circle. So like in the centers of the 6 and the 5s and the 8s, all those. And then we have the day of the week. Oh. And this one I'm going to have to put a little bit of silver in because the white on a white background doesn't show up very much. But that's our phases of the moon. And then it all goes together just like this. And so, if I can get it to line up. There we go. August 9th. Twist it to the 19th, and it's Tuesday. And there you go. Hi, girl. Your power went out. Hey, Dolly, it's okay. You think so too? He's your oldest, and he just says, Mom, you know, I don't know. I don't believe in that. But his dad was a practicing Wiccan. His brother is very much oh, okay. He may not choose to believe in that right now, but it believes in him. And that's what's going on. They're trying to get his attention. Exactly what is going on. Sin! What the heck am I making there? I'm making me a perpetual calendar, my dear. You like it? It's made out of a combination of resin and EcoPore or Magic Pour. There you go. All I got to do is just glue it together now. And You can have the date, whatever the date is, from now on. You never have to buy another calendar. Hey, Sonia! Good to see you guys. So that's all I got to do. And I mean, you can even you set it all. You can get your fingers in here and set. Whoop, get it under camera and set it to the whatever phase of the moon it is. It's fun. Now I just need to sand. Once I get it glued together, I will sand off a flat spot, or maybe I'll just make a resin stand to set it in. Has to be heavy enough because let me tell you, this is heavy. This is like a dinner plate. This stuff is like porcelain. Weirdest stuff. Mixes up just like plaster of Paris, but sets up hard as fired ceramics. It's the coolest stuff. And you seal it with, let me grab my beeswax. I can find it here. I had it sitting on the side and it got a little warm in here. That's not real smart. Beeswax has a very low melting point. You want to buy one? I don't even know how much to charge for that. We'll have to talk. But you guys want one? I'll make them according to your decor or if you want it for a gift. Anyway, this is the beeswax. Stone polish and wax. Natural one. Beeswax. Oh, and it smells really good. Here's the it's purified beeswax. Look how white that is. It smells really good. Like you want to lick it. You know what I mean? Comes with a nice soft cloth. Anyway, that's the beeswax you use to seal it with. You can also use other sealers like Mod Podge or whatever. It depends on what you're going to use it for. If you're going to use Mod Podge, because Mod Podge is water soluble, I don't recommend that for things that you're going to if you're making flower pots, like I make these little stash jars. You can stick things in. What we got in there? Have a few stones in there. Anyway, I make these too, and I can make these out of this. And you can actually grow a plant in that if you want. If you're going to grow a plant, let me know. I'll put a hole in the drainage hole in the bottom. I have a different. I'm getting some more molds for flower pots. And then I have my cauldron that I use. Let me see if I can grab it. Jeez, oh Pete, it's heavy. This is what I obviously use for smudging. It's half filled with ashes and sea salt. This is my Palo Santo. That giant piece of sage that I used to have that was like the size of my wrist, it's gone. That's it right there. Took me a year and a half of constantly using it for it to finally go away. Anyway, this is made out of marble, and I can make a mold. Oh, good idea. Clean it out and make a mold out of this. So that if you wanted that for a flower pot, that'd be kind of cool too. Anyway, the runes made out of this stuff are awesome. Look at that. They look like stone. And I just took a black Sharpie and marked it in. Here's the runes made out of resin. And this guy poured, I just used what I had left over, so he poured kind of thin. So I put resin on the back. You can see where the resin stuff starts. It bonds, they bond together if you pour them in the right order. If you pour the resin first and you pour this on top, they won't stick together. Resin's too slick. But if you pour this first and then pour the resin on top, the resin soaks into this stuff because it's porous. I ended up, this is what I got with my leftovers. We have a new denim bunny who has pink feet. The denim striped bunny. I am just really glad that mold still works because it spent 9 months with uncured mess in it, and I finally put couple double layers of gloves on and stuck my fingers in and cleaned it out. It works. So, but here's the piece de resistance today. This I made for my little adopted granddaughter. Depending on how it turns out, it may be mine. But it's an axolotl. So let's open it up. See if I can get in it first. Get it out of here. You can tell a little bit about him. She's 6 years old and she has a real live one. I'm sorry I'm off camera, but I had to get him started. Had to hold it up next to me. She has a real one, but I told her I was going to make her, oh gosh, this months ago, that I was going to make her a resin one. Okay, we'll get his tail and stuff out first. I just don't want to break his little toes. You know, them little toes? That's why I'm grunting and groaning. One thing is good. These molds are nice and stretchy. Yeah, here we go. Got the tail out. Shouldn't be too hard now. Center part doesn't want to come out. There we go. There we go. Poke it. All right. Here we go. Everybody talks about how it's hard to get this thing out. Pardon me while we're off camera for a sec. See, I'm trying to get it over his gills and his head. And just get it past his little front feet. Let's see if we can pull it up off his head from the underneath. Here we go. Ha ha. Stuck my thumb under his chin. Let's see if we can get that part to come off. That's his head. Wow. Oh, but don't tear it. It's. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it started. Getting a workout. This is good for me. I'm sweating. I'm honest. I'm telling you the truth. You just throw all your money at me? Go for it. I'll take it. I'm not proud. It'll eventually come back to you too. You know that, right, Dolly? Ooh, there we go. Those little gills are something else. See? Here we go. There's our little dude. Look at this face. I got to draw in his eyes and his smile. But isn't that cute? Oh, he's cute. I like the pink, clear tip of his tail. Just the bright. Oh, I think she'll like it. See this white right here? That is mica powder that I didn't get mixed in. You know what it is? It's time to get around. You have to stretch the mold enough to get it off of these things. Those things stick out so far compared to the rest of the body that you got to really stretch it to get it over his head. Let's Resin makes terrific molds. They're super, super duper stretchy, thank goodness. But that's what these things are, partly to help balance, but they're also, you pull on them to help get them unloaded. I've seen them trying to undo T-Rexes, and yeah, it's just certain molds can be difficult to undo. So yeah, he's cute. I may go ahead and try another one. I told her I was thinking, I didn't know if I was going to make her one that looks kind of real or one that looks like rainbow. And now I'm leaning more towards the rainbow. I think rainbow colors would be fun with the white. And the white that I used is not just white, it has a blue ghost iridescence to it, which you see in the green or the gold, which is kind of cool. That's in there too. But anyway, that's my resin projects. Let me tell you, it's good to get back into it though. I really did miss it. And I'm dressed. I will show you, stand and show you. I have my apron on to do it when we get done. I tried to coordinate my purples. It didn't quite work, did it? I think I probably should have put on the green one. Anyway, you're all about the rainbow? Well, I'm all about rainbows. I love rainbows. I love rainbows before they became a symbol of anything but happiness. You know? Sunshine! The rain has ended. That's why I like rainbows. So anyway, let's move all this stuff out of the way and let's get some cards going. How you guys doing? You getting tired? Feeling kind of overexposed, overdone, overcooked? I sure have been. The energies of the planets, the energies of politics, just everything changes just so quick and so crazy. It's like I find myself just wanting to crawl in bed and put the covers over my head. Thank you. Um, Actually, no. You know what? I have the perfect spray, but what it happens is it makes it slippery, and that's even harder. What we usually do is tell you to go and put it in warm water, warm soapy water, and then you can mold it in the warm soapy water. What it is it forms a seal as it to the mold as it makes whatever it is you're making. And you got to break that seal. And sometimes when you're trying to get from where I was having the issues was right here because it we had the gills right there, and then I had this spot, and so I couldn't get the silicone to punch out of there. But I also have silicone release spray. I have a big can of it because I also am going to be making molds as well. Let me find my there it is. Ooh, I got lucky on it. Second try. I use this stuff. It works really good. Actually, when I finish using a mold, I clean it and then I spray this stuff in it before I put it away for storage. You spend a lot of money on those molds. I mean, they're not very expensive, but once you get a bunch of them, they add up really quick. So that's what I use. I didn't on this guy. Like I said, it was the first time I poured him. Ooh, look at what happened. Look at the pattern on his back. Can you guys see that? Almost looks like it's showing ribs. It's kind of hard because it's giving you a reflection of my ceiling fan. But look at the pink pattern. It's kind of cool. Hmm. He's cool. Maybe he can be a friend for Koru, and I'll pour another one in rainbow for my girl. I've got till the 31st to do that one for her. Okay, cards. I am so good to see you. Kelly, are you doing okay? Overwhelmed? I'm glad. I'm glad you love seeing it. You ought to see my critter collection here. I have bunny rabbits. I have extra llamas. And I have frogs. I have kitty cats that I haven't poured yet. They're new. Um, my favorite one is the llama. It's actually really a little alpaca, but it's so much fun. That's where llama turner come from. So, and I got all these purity bunnies. So we got volcano bunny, denim bunny, and nature stripe bunny, green and purple. Anyhow, on with the critters. And I'm still planning on making a crystal ball. A crystal ball. That sucker's heavy. I bought deep pour so you can see the lines. How many times I had to pour to get this mold filled because it's bigger than 2 inches deep. It could overheat on me. Anyway, I'm redoing that one. I bought deep pour resin strictly for that, and I have a high heel shoe that I'm really anxious to make. I'm looking forward to making that one. So I have learned that Restream has now made it a lot easier for me to record in it. Has a pause button and a fast forward button. So you're going to get more resin videos. Yay! Those are a little more complicated to do than card reading videos because you got speed up, slowed down, you're adding this, and then you got to come back and demold it when you're done. And if you need to embellish it or whatever, I'm going to do that too. So you just made a big update video? Oh, sweetie, I understand the chemo's sick, my love. Been there. Oh, man, have I ever been there. I don't. I do everything I can to keep from being there again. Yeah. Bless you. As you can tell, I have 2 cameras. I'm using 3 cameras today. I'm in the big time. So let's do the card of the day. My card of the day for today is from the Light Seers Oracle. I'm going to do this way. I like it better this way. I'm smaller and the card's bigger. There we go. I will too, Kelly. Everybody, please go watch Kelly's video. Kelly's got so many cool videos. Um, she's harvesting her garden and she's giving us health updates and she's just doing everything she can to live her best life and heal. And so honor that. You guys go subscribe to Kelly if you haven't already and go check out her channel. Or Peach Cobbler. Mm. Anyway, our card of the day is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is from the Light Seers deck by Chris Ann. And it says, and into the gray we follow like 1,000 flickering stars. And there in the sunlit hollow we lose and find what is ours. That's on the inside of the box of the deck. Here's what the message is for the card. As you know, you can see this is called the Shadow Seer position. It speaks of being out of balance, disharmony, committing to too many things, and the need to prioritize, and time to slow down. I was blessed. I didn't have to do radiation. There wasn't anything left to radiate. But because of having it in my lymph nodes, because I had cancer in my lymph, they took them all. So my armpit under here is goes in, and this one, it goes out. There's a hole. There's a hole under there. Kind of weird. But my cancer was on my left side. With all the roles and responsibilities that you've been juggling, you may be feeling like you're a little imbalanced. Busy much? Maybe your calendar is totally overbooked and you're feeling the stress of being stretched in too many directions. You may be feeling the need to better balance dualities or opposing aspects of your life. Your time alone versus your time with others, or your material life versus your spiritual life. You have to balance it. Make sure you aren't investing too many resources in one area at the expense of another, especially when both are equally as important. Even though this card suggests that you're likely able to manage it all, do you desire this much juggling? Put some of your precious energy into creating a balance that you absolutely love, one that will allow you to work, play, love, and create. This equilibrium will not take from your resources of energy, but will add to it. And your affirmation for today is, I create an equilibrium in my life that allows me to be my very best self. I love this card today. I had to share that with you. And our 100 mindful prompt. I don't like quoting this man, but the quote's great. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. When something is important enough, you do it, even if odds are not in your favor. Elon Musk. Sorry. What is your dream? Write down the immediate next step you could take to achieve that dream. See why I kept the quote? Doesn't matter who said that. It's powerful. So, what's your dream? Write it down. Write it down like a mission statement. Put it in 2 sentences, if you can. I mean, you don't need to make this big old long written out thing. Make it simple and concise and easy for you to follow. Because what it is, Jenny, because what it is for you is an affirmation for you every day. Okay? Write down what your dream is. And then think, what's the next immediate step? It can be big, little, whatever. Usually it's something very small, like taking 1 foot forward. Yeah, you probably did. Before he went into K-Land, Kittle-land. Ugh. Yeah. Before he started getting lost in his own mind. We'll just put it that way. Anyhow, I've never been a big fan of his, so anyhow, I have my own opinion of him that was formed solidly before Doge. Now, that's the last I'm saying politics today. Our stone crystal for today. See you later, Mr. Musk. That's a really good thing, though. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds aren't in your favor. And us talking about cancer and going through chemotherapy and radiation. We do all of that, even though the odds are not in our favor. And then we pray, it changes our odds. Let me tell you, I'm a girl who took statistics in school. You can make statistics say, and the odds say anything you need it to. So you're fighting cancer, my lovely Jenny. Kelly, you've been fighting this for a long time. I know you're tired of the fight. Time to get mad at it. I mean, like you haven't already been mad at it. I mean, tell it off. Stand in front of the mirror and tell your cancer off. Wish it death from the very basic cell level, girl. That's how you manifest it to go away. Because happiness has no room for cancer. And then picture your joy, your light, and your happiness pushing that shit, and I mean it that way, out of your body. And then believe with everything you have that you're here for a purpose, and the cancer is just a vessel to show you that purpose. It's not to stop you. Okay? It's a growth thing. You look at the people like Linda, look at those of us, Linda G, myself. There's several of us card readers, Dolly, that are cancer survivors. We're working on our cancer survival on a daily basis, no matter how many years it's been. Because you have that P back here that says, it can come back, it can come back, it can come back. And that never goes away. That experience, that little voice in the back of your head never goes away. You can tamp it down, you can quiet it down, and my goal every day is proving it wrong. It's not coming back. No. No way. So, our Crystallary Oracle cards. Today we got the green fluorite. Is this mine? Like Jenny's son. Is this my imagination, or is there really a spirit here trying to get my attention? Green fluorite, and I just happen to have a really big one to show you. This is actually a rainbow fluorite. You see the purple in the bottom, but it's mainly green. It has a Mohs hardness of 4 out of 10. When emotions wash over you, green fluorite wants you to ask, is this mine? When you feel ill or in pain, green fluorite gives you the same directive. Get still and ask yourself, is this mine? All of us take on energy from the world around us. That's a price of being a part of this glorious web of life. Our invisible tendrils are always reaching out, tasting and sampling. The boundaries of self can get amorphous and blurry as we take in nutrients, emotions, toxins, pathogens, sunlight, all sorts of things from beyond ourselves. Green fluorite reminds you to Green fluorite reminds you to sort through the stuff that's incoming. See what serves your highest good and let the rest go. That really fits, doesn't it? I love it. Green fluorite is something that's easy to get too. You just go, even souvenir stores sell green fluorite. It's that almost looks like jade. Now it is difficult to tell the difference between it and aventurine. They're very similar. They both help your heart chakra. But green fluorite is a little different. You could use rainbow fluorite because it has the green fluorite in it, and it also has the purple fluorite in it. So you're getting the benefits of both. And a who? Oh, yes, Sonia really knows a lot about her stones. Kelly, if she's telling you, yeah, I hate that little pea. I've been living with that little pea since 2008. So you can make that little pea be your friend, or you can tell that little pea to go to hell. And I told it to go to hell. It's not coming back. No. So, and I do everything, all the checkups, all the. I mean, I even have the same plastic surgeon who initially did my first reconstruction surgery after the cancer surgeon. What he had left to work with wasn't a whole lot, and yeah, same plastic surgeon I've had all along, and he is as much my emotional and spiritual support as any pastor or anything I've ever had. He always makes me feel good. Always. Keeps telling me, I'm like, I have dark circles and I have saggy, baggy eyelids. And he's like, I got a nice eye procedure if you want one. And I'm like, do you do it for Medicare? And he laughs at me. No, but it really is a nice one. Like, we both laugh. He's great. Really? Wait a minute. I'm missing something here. Yeah, I want Kelly to get cured very soon. Wow, Jenny. Yeah. Your son needs to open up to his dad. That's who can help him more than anybody. Your son needs to talk to his dad. His dad knows what's going on. It's scary when it wakes up in you and you're not ready for it. And you think, phew, my rest of my family has to deal with that crap, but I don't have to. And then, hello, let's see, let's open this cabinet door. Oh, would we like to toss this fork, all the forks and stuff out of the cut? Yeah. You get a certain age and you can't ignore it anymore because what happens, that all that's going on when you're little. All our invisible all our invisible friends that we get, and we're told, oh, that's just your imagination. No, it's not. No, it's not. They're real and they're around you. Ah, well, if you got one that you wrapped, wear it around your neck. Wear it close to your heart. Oh, green fluorite and aventurine, jade, malachite. They're all awesome to wear close to your heart. They're terrific for heart healing. Oh, okay. Sadly, his brother passed away of testicular cancer almost 2 years ago. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad, Jenny. I'm sorry. Let's all send some clarity to Jenny's son. He doesn't need to be afraid. And they're not going to leave him alone until he starts learning how to do it. As a matter of fact, it's going to get worse if he doesn't start working with him. Um, if he wants to shut it down, he needs to talk to his dad to find out how. Because you can. I don't recommend that because it's a gift. Lionsgate is very good for bringing you new ones or awakening ones that you needed to see. So, money worship is evil for sure. You know what? Money is paper, it's metal. It doesn't have any value on it until we put it there. And that value becomes the energy. That's all money is energy. It's not good, it's not bad. It's how people match it to bring it in that is good or bad. It is not money that is the root of all evil. It is the pursuit of money that is the source of all evil. I mean, if you want to go by the Bible, that's actually what the Bible uses the word pursuit. Yeah, can't chase it. And you will find the law of attraction. Everything you chase stays just out of your reach. Be careful. Money is just energy. Sonia, yeah, it flows, girl. We're going to have a good talk. You guys, Sonia and I are working on a video. We're going to do a deal together. We haven't set a time or anything yet, but yeah. The Flow Girls are getting together to talk about flow. You ready? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. But yeah, you have to manifest what you want, you need to match the energy. You're a magnet. One side of you is either going to pull stuff to you or the other side is going to push it away. It's up to you to decide which side are you going to expose. Do you want to expose that just shoves all that energy away? If it's negative energy, absolutely turn that side of the magnet around. Yeah. But if you want to manifest great life and great things, turn that plus side magnet out. It really doesn't matter if it's plus or negative, but turn that side of the magnet out that is drawing in energy instead of shoving it away. So maybe if you're having energy issues, you might want to look at what's happening with the things around you and how you're reacting to them, and is it yours? And like green fluoride says, is it mine? And if it's not, where did it come from? That's what shadow work is great for. Grabbing some stones here. That one just kind of fell out. We always get the success stone. I find that fascinating, don't you? Faith. You might have a cheeky spirit too, Benny. But I think the cheeky spirit's picking on him. And believe. I like those 3 words very much. You have faith and you believe in yourself. You will find success. Whatever it is you're trying to dream into this world, whatever you're trying to manifest, we all know what we're trying to manifest. We just want a better world for everybody. I know that's all I'm really focusing on. I want all the hate and negativity to go away. I can't take much more of it. And it's been interesting to watch it the last 48 hours crumbling really, really fast. So now I'm watching. I have faith now. I stopped a long time ago looking for my savior to come and rescue me. on my own. You have to be your own savior. Nobody gonna rescue you. Let's use the self-care cards. I got resin on these cards and they're kind of sticky. So it must have been just part one or part A or part B. I had to get some alcohol. Okay, self-care cards. Take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. First card is faith. What do we need to do to take care of ourselves? Bring us faith. Ooh, that one's sticking up nice. Okay, yes, absolutely. Practice deep breathing. Ooh, and it's a 20 card, which breaks down to a 2 card, which is all about love, partnerships, and relationships. So I'm hearing before you deal with anything that has to do with a relationship or a partner or any kind of confrontation with business, because it can be a life partner, a business partner, take a deep breath. Calm down so no one is triggered when you begin your conversation. And have faith that everything is going to work out exactly for the best. When things are built on shifting sands, even the strongest buildings crumble. Look at all of those $1 million homes along the coast. Yeah. One hurricane and all that goes away. Yeah, look at Malibu, y'all, and the fires. And then after the fires are gone, look what happens with the rain and erosion. Yeah, our government is standing on shifting sand. And that energy is exhausting. You ever try to run in the sand? Just run 5 feet in the sand compared to running 5 feet on a sidewalk. I rest my case. Yeah. You will see the way they will fall. Exactly, Fatima. Okay. Next one is believe. Right? Next card is sound healing. Find your quiet space where it's easy to believe, where you don't have to feel like you're looking at the outside sources for the better life you're wanting. It has to come from you. You got to fix you first. You got to heal you first. That is an interesting prospect. And if you're a woman who's just starting over, if you're a lurker, or someone who watches this on the replay, and you're just starting over, maybe you're getting a divorce or you're an empty nester, our dear, wonderful friend, Coffee Talk Oracle, has an incredible program for women just like you. It's not for young women first starting out. I mean, sure, yeah, but it's for women like us who've already had an established life, finding that our lives are being turned upside down and we're needing to find our rudder again. Yeah, you want to build up your calves really fast? Jog every time you go jogging, make part of your jogging trip be in the sand. I don't know if it's on the beach or wherever. I love jogging on the beach. But that was when I was like in my 20s. I don't jog anywhere now. I barely jump rope. Anyway. So, for success. Ooh, I've never pulled this card in this deck before. Connect with fire. For the success stone. I'm going to read that out of the book, girl, you guys, because I've never pulled this card before. Number 12. Hmm. Here's a mantra for you. My inner fire burns bright, and I shine my light throughout the universe. That's a good one to start your morning or end your night with. Yeah, you guys need help finding your rudder again. Go to Coffee Chat Oracle. She's got a website. She's a wonderful life coach, you guys. I have worked with her and found it to be an exceptionally loving and transforming experience. So I highly recommend it. Highly. This is telling us fire is the perfect tool for setting intentions around letting go, as well as for sending your prayers and manifestations out into the world via its smoke. Fire is one of 5 classical elements, of course, along with earth, air, water, and ether. And if you're looking at the, yeah. But aside from lighting candles, we rarely interact with it in modern times. I do a crone ceremony every new moon. As a matter of fact, that's coming up. Was it this weekend? Next week? Anyway, I write down my intentions on a notepad, tear it into strips, and then at the end of on the height of the new moon, I burn them and send them off to the universe as prayers in the smoke. You can do that also by collecting them into a God box. And every time you put one in the God box, you're sending it as a prayer to God. If you like, you guys, we can make a God box. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. I will put it out there. You find the box that you want to make it with. I suggest it be a box that operates like the card boxes do. You have a top and a bottom. So it's easy to open up when the time comes. We'll decorate it and have some fun. You never have to apologize for liking history, my darling. I'm a history nut. I love history. I love history. My favorite thing to do is, especially my family history, ancestry.com. I spend a lot of time in there digging around and finding people I wasn't supposed to find. Not cousins. I have 4 nephews and a niece I haven't seen since the oldest was 6 years old. Now I know where they're at. And they're all adults with families of their own. There's no reason I cannot reconnect with them. So, how are we doing on time? Whoa, I got 1 minute and the hour's over. Oh, it's so fast. All the resin takes up all the time. I promise next time I won't have quite as much of it, but I like having something to show you that I made it in resin on my live streams. It's kind of fun. You wanted to make a God box for a long time? Okay. That'll be fun to make. Cool. Cool. Get together your painting supplies and let me know when you're ready. And we'll just do an impromptu, we'll just do a live stream. That's nothing but us just all doing crafts together. Nothing formal, nothing planned, just hanging out, yicky yakking, and making a guide box. Does that sound like fun? We don't have to do it set, like, we'll figure out when it's a time when everybody can be there that wants to, and we'll discuss it over on Discord. I'm trying to get you guys over on Discord. I post over there almost every day. Come join me. I miss you. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. What is your dream? Write it down. Write down the immediate next step you can take to achieve that dream. For tonight, we can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. The Dalai Lama. How can you be at peace with yourself? Okay. Crafting Zoom sounds fun. Sonia, great idea. I will do that. I'll get that together. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Do you guys all have Zoom? Zoom's free. Let's do this. I think that'd be great fun. Yes. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. How can you be at peace with yourself? Hey, there you go. History cooking. Yeah. So, mac and cheese from the 1600s. Very smart man, that Dalai Lama. Yeah, he is. You just checked in on Discord. Yay! Good. If you guys are feeling like you're not comfortable over there on Discord or you don't know how to use it, Dolly, maybe we should show them the real simple details on once they've signed up how to post in there. It's really not hard, but if you're never done it before, and thank you, Sonia. Mwah! Love you, girl. You got to go to work. I got you. Get those meetings over with, and we'll be talking soon. I love you. Talk to you later. Have a terrific day. So, you guys, we really all need to follow Sonia. We've all got stuff we got to do today. I know you do. I do. Let's do it. Huh? I'm going to send you out. I love you all. Have a terrific day. Stay cool. Stay dry. Whatever it is where you're living. Me, I'm kind of back in the heat again. So, here we go. I love you. We'll see ya on Dolly's show tomorrow at 8 o'clock Pacific, 10 Central. Sonia, Friday at 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 Central. See you then, you guys. And I'll see you in other chats and stuff around. I've been kind of hanging out. That's one thing I wanted to let y'all know. Even when you're in the chats, yucking it up and having a good old time, please keep in the back of your mind, you never know who's watching. I love you. Have a good one, you guys. Take care.